thoroughly enjoyed our southbound partial transit, Transito Parcial en Dirección Sur, of the Panama Canal. The tour was well organized, and for me personally, it was a much more interesting way to experience the canal versus the Miraflores Visitor Center, which honestly looked underwhelming as we sailed past it. Don't be put off by the description of a partial transit, it's a full day's activity, approximately 7 hours including transfers? And I think the full transit would have been too much for my attention span. The upper deck is covered for shade, but you'll need sunscreen if you plan to hang out at the bow or the stern for any length of time. Lunch on board exceeded my expectations, which admittedly were low. It was tasty and pretty good quality. One small item to be mindful of, the email confirming our pickup location and time was sent by PMA but was never delivered to my mailbox. We overheard that multiple people on the tour experienced this issue. I reached out to PMA directly the evening before, pmatours@motorvelgroup.com, and thankfully someone responded quickly with all the details, so all good in the end. The cruise down the canal was the highlight of my trip to Panama. We were there on a family vacation. The canal tour was relaxing, informative and an overall wonderful experience. Seeing the operation of the locks up close was awesome. The arrangements were seamless and the staff was very professional. The tour guide was excellent and kept us well informed throughout the duration of the tour. We visited the Miraflores locks the previous day, however, transiting the canal and seeing the operation up close give a far greater appreciation of the engineering feat that is the Panama Canal. I highly recommend this tour. When I share with friends and family that we actually experienced traveling through the canal, everyone is amazed and intrigued. A bucket list item for sure with a delicious buffet and icy cold air conditioning. We may take the northbound direction when we return to Panama because it was just that good. If you choose one thing to do to experience and learn about the Panama Canal, this is your tour. We learned so much from Patrick, the tour narrator, during this canal excursion. You won't be disappointed if you want to see how the canal really functions. The lunch they provided was good as well. Enjoyed this tour. The crew were very accommodating and took steps to ensure we got to take the tour in the first place due to road closures that impacted the ground transit. The Pacific Queen was roomy enough for everyone to be comfortable. Lunch was yummy. The tour company was very efficient and provided a great experience. The boat was comfortable, with air-conditioned spaces, and provided a constant narrative, and the lunch was good. We would definitely use this company again. Tour was amazing. You learn a lot. Views from the boat is fantastic. Be well prepared for the weather, with sunscreen if too hot etc. Food on boat was good and just enough. Overall a lovely tour. Seeing and experiencing how the Panama Canal works is very cool. The bus had AC and food was better than expected. There was a lot people observing us at the stands as we passed by in the canal. Informative. It aligns with a major vessel passing through and you can see the lock system in function. The picturesque shoreline and its history are truly amazing. I highly recommend this tour.